In this one, we were asked to, this was a cylindrical coordinate system to Cartesian coordinate, and also a Cartesian to cylindrical. So we're asked to basically convert. So the first one is cylindrical to Cartesian, and we're given the triple r theta z equal to 2 pi over 4 and 3. So this is going to go to something that looks like x, y, z. So well, we can already put in the z, right? Because the z doesn't change. So this is going to be 3. As in our polar coordinates that we were doing on in 2D, right? This is cylindrical coordinates is basically just polar coordinates stretched out over the z-axis, right? So x is still r cosine theta, r is 2, cosine is pi by 4, gives us 2 times 1 over the square root of 2, and 2 divided by the square root of 2 gives us the square root of 2. So x is the square root of 2. Similarly, y is equal to r sine theta, which is 2 sine pi by 4. Same thing, 2 times 1 over root 2, which gives us root 2. So we get that the cylindrical coordinates 2, pi by 4, 3 convert over to the Cartesian coordinates root 2, and 3. Okay, and then the second part of this was to convert Cartesian to cylindrical. So we had x, y, z equal to negative root 3, negative 1, and 2, which will go to something like r theta z. So the z we can already do, which is 2. Well, what's r? R is going to be, right, in a cylinder. In a cylinder with the z-axis kind of, in the middle, I guess. We get that r is the square root of x squared plus y squared. So, yeah, sorry, I kind of went a bit quick there. So, negative root 3 squared is 3. Negative 1 squared is 1. The square root of 3 plus 1 is the square root of 4, which gives us 2. Okay, and then theta is a bit trickier because we kind of have to calculate it twice. We'll see why in a second. So theta is equal to arc sine of y over r, right? You can get that just from isolating theta in this equation here, right? You divide both sides by r, and then take arc sine of both sides, and you're left with this here, this equation here. Okay, so we get arc sine y is, where is y? Negative 1. And r is we decided r was 2. So that equals 7 pi by 6, or 11 pi by 6, right? Oh, maybe I should put r in here, right? Because we figured it out, so put it in there. Theta is also kind of, I mean, I probably shouldn't put like equals here because this might be a little confusing. Yeah, it's not quite, I don't know. It's not quite true because theta isn't equal to these two things. It's going to be equal to only one of them. So now we do the same thing, but with cosine. So this is x over r, right? And you get that from this equation up here. So arc cosine of x, where's our x? Negative root 3 over r, which is 2. And this gives us 5 pi by 6, or 7 pi by 6. Okay, so then these two match, which means this is 7 pi by 6.